Hello everyone and welcome back to Star of the Universe Tarot. We are doing the October 2020 reading for the Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind that my videos are timeless, so whenever you come across them is when you are meant to see them. These are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check your other placements. Also, if you have not checked the full moon readings out, they are all posted. I do those in elements, so air, fire, water. Hold on. Air, fire, water, and earth signs, okay? That's for the full moon in Aries on the 1st, if you have not seen those yet. For October, we're going to be using the Mystical Magna Tarot. We're going to do it the same way we did it last month with the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot. We're going to do the same deck for the mid-month check-in, just a different spread. Okay. And then I'll let right now I'm just grabbing the cards, and then I'll kind of explain to you what we're doing right here. I'm sorry, my OCD, I have to fix it. It's bothering me. I don't know if it seems better to you, but it's a little better for me. Virgo Collective, please. Also, Virgo, this is my second attempt to do your video. Yesterday I tried to do it. It like cut off in the middle. So I just went ahead and actually a couple Cancer like just spun out on me a couple of times. Pisces I accidentally deleted. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. And yeah, so here we are today. Outcome for Virgo Collective, please. Okay, oof, there's quite a bit here. We're going to take all three. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be using the Alice, the Wonderland Oracle, to get the overall energies, the overall, like, challenges within that are coming towards you, whatever Spirit feels that you need, that needs to be highlighted as far as any challenges. We're going with this spread, it's the situation, the challenge, the solution, the outside influences, and then a possible outcome. Right here, the Mermaid Oracles are going to be kind of surfacing out more details about whatever this hidden energy that's influencing you and your connection, what kind of like, what is it and why. And then we're going to use the Oracle of Visions by Sarah Machete to get the summary of what Spirit was trying to tell us today, and then we'll go ahead and throw some The Universe Has Your Back Oracle at the end of the spread for any final messages. Okay, Virgo, we have becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. We also have you are rare and free. There are not many like you. So this one wanted to come out in the upside down, which tells me this is definitely a resisting energy, but it's a work in progress. You know that this is where you need to reach, and this is where you are right now. But you are taking on the new perspective. You are realizing that this is, you know, this is not a potential. This is who you are hiding. Like growing pains. Or like metamorphosis, like from cocoon to butterfly. But you're still like in that cocoon phase. But it's like emerging from the cocoon. Like, you know that you're vulnerable because you're not quite out yet. You haven't quite spread your wings yet. But you know that the time is going to come sooner than later to really, it could be express yourself. It could be like a creative outburst. It could be like an identity thing where you kind of just come and take back your power. I don't feel relationship as much as this is something that you're dealing with within you. Okay, starting off the spread, we have the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancerian energy. This talks about following your intuition. It also talks about being silent. So if this is regards to a connection, you're definitely not speaking to your person right now. And a lot of it could have to do with following your intuition on this. And it could be that you're becoming braver and realizing that, you know what, when I stop and I listen, my intuition is actually louder than I think. It could be less of a whisper and more of a spoken word. Okay. The challenge, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Cancerian, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. This is, she's the empath of the Queen. She also represents nurturing, love, having psychic abilities. You have two really, really strong intuition cards already on the board. Virgo, also, you could be dealing with a water sign. You have strong Pisces and strong Cancer. You have the Tower for the solution. Aries, Taurus, Scorpionic energy. Yeah, see, you have a lot of water. You could have water in your chart. This is divine intervention. Something is nudging against your intuition, and you were refusing to follow through with it. So now the universe is going to have to step in and kind of shake some foundations up for you to kind of realize that you've been possibly delaying or possibly procrastinating. Possibly procrastinating a spiritual ascension. Sorry. Gosh, I don't know how to spoken. Yeah, I'm sorry. A spiritual ascension. This is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. It talks about higher learning, ascending in spirituality. It also talks about moving into a higher commitment. Okay, let's kind of see what's behind the Hierophant. We have visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. See, there's a lot of esoteric going on here. With the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant, there's a lot of spirituality that's influencing literally all around you. Energy field adjustment, aura cleansing, and health. This Tower moment could have been in results to a health issue. Someone could have realized that they just weren't feeling the greatest, and it could have made you kind of step into your power and hey, you know what, if something were to happen either to, you know, myself or somebody else due to some type of, you know, health issues, what are we going to do about it? I feel like it's a collective thing too. You could be speaking to your family about it. Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Yeah, see, you're yeah, colony, community, that's community, that's the coming together as a unit to try to reach a common goal. That's what I'm getting here. And with this energy field adjustment and aura cleansing, it could very well be with health. It could very well be just energy in general. But Spirit's trying to say that it's don't get frustrated, because this is not something that was meant to be healed overnight. Like, be ready for the upheaval. I think that's why the Tower is actually here. Because you're going to realize that this is something that is not going to be healed overnight. This is something that's going to take a lot of time to grow from and into. Yeah, from and into, because we like emerging out of the cocoon. And then we have reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. So if you guys are doing this as a unit, like, there is strength in numbers. So realize that as long as you guys have each other and you guys are rooting for each other and you guys have this grounding energy together, then it's like you're unstoppable. Okay. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This is you after your energy adjustment. This is you coming back into your power, being your grounded, nurturing, motherly self. This is, you know, we don't read genders, we read energy. So this could be, you know, if you're divine masculine, you know, it's the same concept. You're the grounded nurturer, the one that's really stable, the one that brings home, you know, the bread, you know. We have the Four of Cups, more water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is, or there was, some type of missed opportunity. This being in the possible outcome, I want to say this hasn't quite yet passed you by, but I feel like it feels like an ending, but they don't let me use those words, if that makes sense. It's almost like an illusion of an ending. And then you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which basically to me clarifies the deceit in this ending. Okay, let's clarify. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, we have quite a bit there. Let's see what's going on. We have the Eight of Cups, more water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is walking away from anything negative, anything toxic, anything that no longer serves you. And I feel like this really goes with this energy adjustment. And with the, you know, they're highlighting the moon here to me. And then the moon and the High Priestess here just, to me, talks about doing this in silence. Okay. We have the Two of Cups upside down. More Cancer energy. There's a disappointment in your past through a relationship that you're really needing to heal from. And it's very evident that it's something that needs to be released. Because the more you think that you being silent about this healing that you need is possibly delaying this walking away from this toxic energy. Because and I'll tell you right now, the only reason why it's toxic is because of this, because it's wrapped around heartbreak. It's like I could hear the song, is it from Fun? No, from Goatee, that you didn't have to cut me off. But that's actually not the part. The part that's really highlighting to me is that sorry, I had like a certain part of it that they were really highlighting that had to do with it. Like, there you go. You could be addicted to a certain kind of sadness. Yeah, that's definitely the energy that I'm getting from this Three of Hearts. I mean, the Three of Swords here. And I get it, like, on some Pisces rising, I cry for everything. I can't help it. I know you guys probably hear this from me all the time, because there are times when I do my readings and I get all sentimental anyway. But Virgo, your grounding energy, your earth energy, embody your grounding energy. This is you. This is the Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. You don't need to wallow in pain, and you don't need to wallow in pain in silence. There's healing. There's healing right after this. Let's look into this Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay. You have the Queen of Wands. And she came out in the upside down. The Queen of Wands is usually someone who's very charismatic, someone who's very outgoing, attractive, stands in her own power. Not just stands in her own power, like stands in her own power and receives the attention and respect and the whole 9 yards, you know? It being in the upside down tells me that this is the confidence that you're wishing to fulfill. But I think this is the energy that you need to focus more on. Because the Queen of Wands, she's great and all, right? She's charismatic. She's, you know, the go-getter and everything. But when you need stability, when you need nurture, when you need love, you go to the Queen of Pentacles. Why do you go to the Queen of Pentacles? Because she's the grounding energy. Because she's the one who's going to make you feel like you could stand on your own 2 feet again. And you need to either walk away or just release this Queen of Wands energy, Virgo, to really step into your power. And I feel like once you release that energy, you'll be able to take your leap of faith with no problem, without taking a second look. Because you see here, her eyes are closed. Her eyes are closed because she's at peace. Why is she at peace? Because she's stable, grounded, nurtured, well in tune with the divine. I mean, her earth energy, pentacles, coins in general, especially in tarot, represent a very slow energy. So if she is in this grounded energy with this pentacle and all this is because it took her a long ass motherfucking time to work for it. And that's why she's at peace, because she knows, she knows, very well aware of herself, that she doesn't need to chase anything or anyone. Because through God the Creator, everything will be provided, and that's why she's enlightened. That's why you see the sun in the background. Like, she is at peace with herself because she knows that the universe will take care of her. And day or night, because they're really kind of like highlighting the fact that it's night here, even though the sun is rising, you are always in clarity. There should never ever be smoky mirrors. You should never doubt yourself, because that's where you get into this false truth energy. And what they're really highlighting for me is that opportunities that are meant for you will never pass you by. So there's a saying that I heard lately that I've been kind of like just running with. I kind of just like fell for it. God's rejection is God's protection. So if something just missed you, it just passed, like just barely by a hair or whatever, either A, the opportunity is not completely missed and you better grab it literally by the hair, or 2, you've learned your lessons about what it feels like to let something pass you by. Now heal from it, ground yourself, find your authentic truth, and start taking your leap of faith into creating a brand new stable beginning for yourself. Okay. Let's see what Cyril Machete has for us. It's number 16. We have distance, isolation, perspective. Distance not only gives nostalgia, but perspective, and maybe objectivity. Physical distance or emotional detachment serve to give us a greater comprehensive view. Distance may also provide a clearer overall perspective than a close-up would. From this vantage point, we can often get the big picture and reach different conclusions. A solitary woman strolls a desolate beach, her isolation providing a point of reflection. Distanced from the influence of others, this is a scene of personal contemplation. The floating monoliths provide perspective and suggest the distance with greater emphasis than would an empty sky, perhaps representing issues in her life. Their distance reinforces her isolation, but may also provide her with the perspective and clarity of vision that she is seeking. We need to strike a balance when assessing a situation. Are we too closely involved, or should we step back? Okay. So yeah, it's really just taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. Finding a fresh new perspective. I want to say on probably how to love yourself. The full moon is coming up. The full moon will be, especially right now, you could do a lot of releasing. Write letters, write a letter and burn it. Or any letters that you have that, that you wrote to this person that you probably have really no intentions of ever really giving them. Yeah. Take those and just literally burn it in a fire. Okay. Let's see these last messages for Virgo. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. See, that's right. Getting back into your grounding energy. Because there's a lot of water here, a lot of emotion, a lot of water and a lot of swords. I choose to learn through love. I think all my earth signs got this one on the full moon. It says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. You've got owls twice. That talks a lot. Owls have to talk. Have a lot to talk about as far as wisdom goes. This is also the female counterpart of the eagle. So because it does whatever an eagle can do at night. So there's a lot more power in you than you think. And it's funny because both the owls here are sleeping and the owl here is sleeping. And to me it's just like there's wisdom to be unlocked. It's there. It's even for the taking. And even over here you see the full moon again. They're really highlighting the full moon for me, Virgo. So I hope this helped. And I'll see you guys for the mid-month check-in. Thank you. Bye.